Hey everyone, FunshineX here. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Unleashed in Space. The sun is just rising on the moon. I did quite a bit of work overnight, but it was too dark early to film, so I'll just go ahead and show you what I've done. Steve's Card Tree Farm is working well. You'll see I have 85 levels, and the dragon egg, I went to the end and killed the dragon. It was nothing too exciting. It was actually really easy with Darkcraft armor to fly around. Got a few more force engines made, and I've converted to milk. So let's go see where I'm getting that milk. I've had quite a few meteor hits I need to repair and get the meteor defense shield in place pretty quickly. But I built a airlock door, which works pretty simple. You just kind of build a circle. You can build it, I think, up to 3x3. And you can hear a cow in there, so I gotta go in quick because whenever you open that door, this oxygen sealer unseals the room, and he can actually take damage. You can see he's at 8 health, so he's been taking a little bit of damage. This is a rancher, which just farms milk for me. I've got a little ender tank sitting here, and it's being powered from the bottom. If you see these are sealed oxygen blocks. So basically, it's a whole block that carries an oxygen pipe in the middle. And there's not one for redstone conduits, so I had to use Buildcraft pipes here, the gold pipe to go through there, to make sure it's locked. And I did the same thing underneath that one to keep it sealed. So that's where I'm getting all my milk. This cow has lived for quite a while without dying, so I'm pretty happy. He takes occasionally damage as I go in and out, so I just try and never go in that door. If you go underneath here, you can see the setup. Here's the pipes to keep everything powered, and I've been putting some trees. I still haven't automated this. I guess I'm going to go with turtles. I really don't know another way. I tried in a test world to use a Buildcraft filler. It didn't work, because as soon as it gets done with all its job, it just turns off. And I guess I could use like pistons or something, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know, crazily tedious. You think there'd be like a tier 2 or something oxygen collector where you could just feed it leaves or something. I don't know. Make oxygen. If I had universal electricity, I might be able to get oxygen out of that hydrogen separator, which is a thought. Maybe I'll add that. I don't know. And then down here, you can see the maintenance room. I started to make this room to here. I was going to put cows here, breed them to make baby cows, and then go ahead and slaughter them over here to get juice. And it just was too much work to get oxygen in here and try and seal all these rooms. This room is too big to be sealed, and so I'd have to separate it down here and somehow I don't know. It was going to be too much pain, so I abandoned that, but I left the rooms there in case I want to use them for something else later. That's just the power line down that way. So let's go back out here. Nothing's changed in that room. Go ahead and go down here. I haven't automated this with AE yet because I'm out of Certus quartz, so I'm going to have to go mining. And then here's my other setup where I'm going to go ahead and exchange one of my tanks because it's getting low here. And then I've just got to replenish these quite often, which is, again, quite manual. And not too fun. So you come here expecting oxygen and all your trees are gone. I wish there was a way to bug these leaves so they couldn't disappear or something. I don't know. Oxygen management on the moon has not been something that's been fun. Okay, that should last me a while. Okay, let's head down here. Here's the basement of the core. I changed my computer program, so let's go ahead and see it. There's the gate right there, obviously you remember that. And I'm going to go ahead and yeah, it's safe to terminate it, that's fine. It's still running as a startup. What I have is this runtime value, and it's set to 0. And basically, anytime I get a redstone signal from that gate saying that the redstone energy cell is out of energy, I'd like to go ahead and run the engines for 2 minutes. And then if it keeps sending me a redstone signal, then I just want to keep that timer at 2 minutes. But as soon as it turns off, I'll start ticking down that timer. So that's what this accomplishes. I start a timer on a 1 second pulse, and then in an infinite loop, go ahead and pull an event. And if the event is the timer, that means the timer ticked. So it's been 1 second, then I'm just going to start another timer. so that it always is just ticking a timer over and over and over again. And then if the signal state is 0, meaning the redstone signal is off, then I'm going to subtract 1 from this runtime value, which starts at 0, but you'll see in a minute where it's set. If the event is a redstone signal, meaning somewhere in connected to this peripheral or the computer, the redstone changed, I'll go ahead and check and see if it's the back that changed. If it's equal to true, meaning the gate went on, then I set the runtime value to 120, and I set the signal state equal to 1. If it's false, meaning the gate is turned off, then I send the signal state to 0, and that will allow this runtime to decrement. So basically it sets it to 120, it keeps it 120, and as soon as it turns off, then it starts decrementing it. Pretty easy. And then at the end, if the runtime is greater than 0, then I'll go ahead and set the bundled output to white. If it's less than 0 or equal to 0, whatever, then I'm going to set it to 0, turn it off, and print it out just for debugging purposes, but that's it. So it's not going to do anything right now until this guy runs out. So you can see in 2 minutes he almost filled up completely with the number of engines I have. So I'm either have to add more batteries or reduce that less than 2 minutes once I get my full core going here. This squeezer's keeping up great. I mean, it's out of wood now because I think my Steve's card is out of energy, but it's keeping with the milk in here and that amount of fuel. It's doing great. So only one needed. I showed my enchanting room, I think. I can't remember. I need to use those 85 levels that I got from the end. I'm going to go around this way first. Steve's cart machine didn't change really. Yeah. I've upgraded this room a little bit. I went up to 5 powered furnaces and 5 macerators. This is in prep for my all the ores to come in from the laser drill. And I've got import buses, or export buses and import buses underneath, just to make it automated. This one makes me glass or basic patterns, whatever. I really haven't finished the setup because I ran out of Certus quartz, so that's why a lot of it is still ugly. Yep, nothing here. Let's go around this way. Moved my Mistcraft book. I as you know, in the last, I think 2 videos ago, I announced that I did end up making a Mistcraft book, so put it here just for easy travel. And this room hasn't changed, other than I added 2 more drives because I got full. I've got a couple more patterns in here just to make it easy. I need to add more. I need to expand the system when I get more quartz. And let's go down this hall. So this will be where my mob spawning area will be. Each of these rooms I can put a mob spawner matching this guy. So this is auto spawner. You take a reusable safari net and you go out and capture an animal. So I went and got a cow and I put him in here. And then I have the slaughterhouse here, which is taking this pink slime and the meat and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's all doing that. And I need to put a better door on these, but this will work for now. I might do like drawbridge or something. So that's the only one configured. All the rest are just placeholders. And then this one is going to be where I put my soul shards. So when I was at the end, I went and I got an Enderman soul shard all the way up to 1024 using a Darkcraft sword that I enchanted with Soul Stealer 5. And so that gave me an Enderman one, and then I also went to the Nether and got a Blaze one, just sucking in the Blaze spawners to get 200 kills and that kind of thing. So I've got both those there. I put them up high thinking, oh, they would take a little bit of damage as they fell, and then I'm like, oh, wait, it's the moon. They don't take any fall damage. So I probably should just move this back down. But I don't know, I have it built. We'll see. And then this guy here is a grinder. It only kills in a small little range, so that's why I have the conveyor belts to push the mobs into the middle, and he grinds them up. As you can see up there, I've got a white one and an orange one configured, and those correspond to back here. I've got all the different colors there on these levers so that I can turn them on and off. This eventually will be a computer craft touch monitor, so I could just say, you know, give me Enderman, give me this, whatever, and it'll turn them all on. But yeah, we can see it at work. Those are the Enderman and the blazes. I'm just going to do a couple because it gets a little loud. And he should die. And the thing cool about it is if they teleport away or they do something to get out of this pen, they're going to suffocate anyway. So it's not that bad. But see, the grinder kills them nice. And that grinder routes the mob essence all the way under this long tunnel and back here, and you can see the cows are spawning. Slaughterhouse doesn't normally get you leather, but something about Natura or something makes cows drop extra leather. So I get some, it's all over the ground. And then here you can see I've split the slaughterhouse to give me brown slime and pink slime. And I actually need to turn that guy on because this is getting backed up with pink slime. That needs to get into there. So here's this long tunnel with the liquiducts and the conduit going around to there. So I'll do a little maintenance on this later. This is a sludge boiler. I don't know if it's running right now. Yeah, it's not going, but it gets you random crap, basically. And that is coming in through a, I think it's black, brown or something, ender tank, which I have hooked up to a couple of these guys. So I don't know, you can't really see it, but right next to the machines, I've got that same ender tank. I think it's on like 5 of them. So they're giving all their sludge. It doesn't generate a lot of sludge, so yeah. So that's the base tour. Let's get started actually crafting something today. And that's going to be the laser drill. We're starting. Let's do it. Yeah, my inventory's all crowded with junk here. Oh yeah, that's the meat packer, right? That's why it's not working. I took it up. Okay. I'll put it down later. Hopefully I don't forget. Okay, so we've got the laser drill, which is this pattern here, and then we've got the laser drill pre-charger, which needs pink slime. I already got one, but just for the sake of showing you guys, I'll go ahead and get another. Let me take one of these milk buckets. I don't need the milk. Okay. So you're going to come back here and you're going to separate the brown slime and the pink slime, and you're going to scoop the pink slime in a bucket. And then make sure you have a looting sword so you get lots of slime. You go ahead and just dump the bucket on the ground. He'll turn into pink slime. Kill it before the moon does. And you'll get pink slime balls. That one I only got 1, but I happened to get 4 on my first kill. So we've got enough for our 4 pre-chargers. And let's see what we need to make. So those 4 things. So let's get these 2 guys. I'm gonna make a bunch of them because I know I need a bunch. And then we need those glass. So let's get some illuminator frames. We need 2 for that. How many of these do? These need 1, so 4 more. And we'll go fill them up with glowstone juice. Hopefully I didn't. Good. Should have plenty there to fill it up. An exact amount. Yeah, I was thinking ahead. So give that a second. Okay. So we'll put those in there. Now we should be able to build this guy. 1 laser drill. And laser drill pre-chargers. What are we missing? One, 2, 3. Ah, plastic sheets. Dang it. Just enough. Okay. So, how are we going to set this guy up? Let's go set him up first, and then we'll route power to him. Eventually, I'm going to get another source of power so he's not draining from my core tower there. But maybe just to get him started, we'll do it here. So let's get the pre-charger. Actually, let's do the drill itself. Right in the middle. Remember, this guy drills down to bedrock and he'll generate a random ore. So you can see he needs power and he needs a lot of power. 100,000 megajoules, I guess that's just storage. And these are focus things, which you can change his color. And I guess that influences what kind of ore he generates. I would just like some of each. You know, if eventually I say, you know, I don't want certain ores, then maybe I'll do that. But so you put these in a pattern like this. These are the pre-chargers. Okay. And each of these gets power as well. And I can't remember if the laser drill himself gets his power from these, or you have to give him power. So there's not really another block, because that's going down, and this is where the ores are coming out. Yeah, so I think you just power these 4 guys. So that's what we'll do next. Should we go with a Tesseract? Probably the best way to do it. I didn't really plan on that, but thinking about it, I think that's going to be the best way than dragging conduits all the way over there. So let's do that. Hopefully we have all the materials. We'll get in a Tesseract frame here. We need 2 of them. Oops. I need to go get some ender pearls, which I have a billion of now because I went to the... that way. Okay, and then we'll need an empty one of these guys. You've got redstone. Oh, you're empty. Perfect. Are you going to the left? Okay. Can't remember if they need 1,000 to fill us up. Probably. 61 recipes. Yeah, that's not gonna... I probably shouldn't have put that many in there until I knew how much it needed. Alright, there's one. The other one should be working. Because I've got enough for 2 more. Yeah, I'll probably need them eventually, so. I can get, actually, I can use an item Tesseract to get it back. Maybe. Or an ender chest. Okay, so let's hook this puppy. Where do we want our Tesseracts to go? I guess this is my power room, so might as well put them here. How about we just line them up? I want all 4 to be going out to it. If I put it there, yeah, that'll work. Oh, I need to make them energy Tesseracts first. Yep. Come on, these guys. Okay, we're good to go now. Energy Tesseract right there. I'm going to go ahead and say you are send only. I'm not on a server, so I don't need to make that. I'm going to call this energy number 1, go. Add there. Perfect. Okay, so he's now sending energy across channel 1. And then I probably need to go get an ender chest built. And I don't know if I have the wool for that, so let's see. We do not. Can I make wool out of cotton? Because I know I have a lot of cotton. What do you need to do to it? Just 9 cotton makes you wool? Okay, let's go get some cotton. Hopefully this thing's been grabbing a bunch. Yeah, I'd say we have quite a bit. So let's go ahead and get a recipe of that. Alright, that will give us our white wool. Perfect. Throw some cotton in there. Now we can do an ender chest. What are we missing? Craft me like 20 wool, please. So I'm always short on that. More obsidian. Alright, 200 chests. White, is that okay? Yeah, that'll be my basic import chest. That sounds good. Okay, Now the worst part of this could happen, I shouldn't say it, but is if a meteor comes and destroys this thing. But I think we're good. Okay, so white went on top. And then let's go right here. Yeah. I'm going to put my tesseract. Energy. Receive. And I need to go get some conduit to run to the other ones. I don't know what I should do with the egg. It kind of looks dumb sitting right there. Okay, 18. That should be enough, I hope. we shall see. And if not, I'll look like an idiot and have to run all the way back and get more. Okay. So let's put it there. Oh, I can't put it right there. Let's put it here. Because I wouldn't have enough room for the input and the output. That's not what I wanted to put there. Okay. Energy. Receive. Alright, I'm going to leave it blue for just a second while I collect all these. I don't know, we might not have enough. It's going to be close. Oh, did someone plan it exactly perfectly? Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see if this thing works. Here we go. Turn her on. Wrench. Go. Does she make any noises? Not hearing much. Let's see if it's even working. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That's alright. I guess lesson learned is don't walk through that guy. Alright, so it's getting a little bit of power. It's doing a little work. It's got to go all the way up to 300. That seems very slow. Are these guys not getting enough? Maybe one tesseract's not enough. I don't know. I'll have to go get like a way to measure the conduits. Looks like every time it gets to 500 MJ, or maybe 480 or something, it spurts it out at that guy. That's a lot of work, and then like one coal ore is going to come up. And this is probably much more useful on a server that's running all night. Oh, I'm excited to see what we got. I'm going to just pause it real quick, and then I'll let you know when we get closer to the finish. Okay, guys, we are approaching the end of our first laser drill. Hopefully this works. And we got a coal. Did I call it or what? How much ore did we just use for a coal? I don't know. Oh well. I moved the wires just a little bit so that that could be clear. And I don't know, maybe it'll work faster if I put... Well, eventually it's going to come from down here. There's going to be a system here. And I might even put like solar panels as well. And then change it over to MJ. Can he take any kind of thing? Oh yeah, he can take EU as well. So yeah, I could just put a couple of nuclear things down here. I think I'm going to do 3 of them. And then that will power these guys. Maybe even some boilers too. I don't know. If this is my main source of ores, this is not going to cut it. I'm going to have to go get a quarry going. Because this is very slow. I want to go see how fast this is using my power. That's a good thing to check. These things are on, meaning it's probably using it pretty fast here. Alright, you are draining a little bit. You are draining. You're full. You are draining as well. So definitely it's pulling more than this guy can put out, which is 100. Because even though these guys are on completely full time... Wait, well, how could that be empty? Because this can output 100 max. And these are all 10. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That guy's not turned on. 9, 10, 11. 19. I should be putting out 190. So this guy should be screaming. That's... I don't know what's going on because of that. Let's go see if we can make a tool to check. What would that be called? I don't remember. Let's try and narrow this down a little more. Oop, I think I saw it. This guy here. Multimeter. Yeah, let's get one of those. So we're gonna need this guy. Come on. Nope. Shift click, please. There we go. Okay, multimeter. This point right here, it's requesting 100. Oh, it can only input 100. Oh, I'm wasting so much power right now. Oh my goodness. I'm wasting half my power. Oh, that was really dumb. Okay. Let's... Just you guys can give me plenty, so I'm going to turn this guy off right here. Don't break anything else. No wonder! You guys are probably yelling at me. Alright, so we're getting 100 in. Let's see how much this guy is pulling out. 80. I need another... So it's using what, 204 right now? Yeah. So this guy on his own seems to be using 80, if I'm reading that right. Which isn't a ton. I wish he could take more. I gotta figure out if that's a limitation of these pre-chargers or a limitation of this guy. Requesting 985. Yeah, so these guys can definitely take it. Holy crap. So I definitely want to get them off MJs soon. What do we get? Redstone! Hey, awesome. Goodness. Alright. So I think that means next episode we're going to do IC2. I'm going to go find some mine some Certus quartz. And so we can finish off the ME system back here. And then when we do get our IC2 machines, we will automate them with ME, just probably down this line here, or I'll expand the room that way. And then we will do all our IC2 machines, and then we should be able to build some nukes. How much uranium I got? 39. I don't know, is that not a lot? You're looking at a guy that's never built a nuclear thing in IC2. Never, ever. I don't know why. I played this IC2 for 2 years now. Never built a nuke. So that's what we're going to do next time, maybe 2 episodes from now. I'll try and get these. Maybe I can get these to supply more. Put another energy tesseract on there. And I will see you guys next time. It's been FunshineX. for Feed the Beast Unleashed in Space. Catch you later. Bye.